Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?
You can't just trust anyone with important aspects of your life. I think this is where people mess up their lives the most. Like, you could barely trust people to bring you the right drink that you ask for when they go to the store and they're like, hey, you want something from the store? Instead, they're like, well, I brought you a drink. Damn, I could have not brought you nothing. Or they make some smart remark about not getting it. You know what a trustworthy, committed person would do in that scenario? They would go to the next corner store up the street and get their stuff if they felt that they had the drink that you really wanted. You need to protect your life, right? So you can't just trust anyone with your business, with your money, with like your pets, you know, with anything that really means something to you if something happens to it. Don't just have people around to have people around. That's how your favorite rapper ended up dead, is you look in the background of the photo and it's the person who killed them in the background. Protect your life.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip from Mike Hitman because, listen, man, we trust people way too damn much. You know what I'm saying? We rely on people for certain things way too much too that we should have control over. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell y'all all the time, I say it once, I'm gonna say it again. Listen, now ain't the time for that. Now is the time for you to take control of as many things as you possibly can that you can't control. I get it. Not everything we can control. But guess what? We can't control the things in our body. We can't control the things in our life. You know what I'm saying? We can't control the things that we put in our mind. We can't control the things that we put in our mouth. We can control our health. But when you start relying on everyone else for this and you trusting that with everyone else, bro, that's when you go terribly wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's when you go terribly wrong. You can't trust everybody with these things, man. If you can control it, take control over that shit, bro. Some people gonna be thinking about, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's up to this person to do that, though. That's their job. That's what they supposed to do. Listen, man, skip all of that shit. I don't care if it's your wife. I don't care what it is. You gotta stop relying on other people for things that you do. You gotta stop relying on people to make you happy. I don't give a fuck if you married or not, bro. That shouldn't be solely on your wife, bro. You have to go out there and find happiness. You have to find happiness into the things you do. You have to find happiness in your purpose. You have to find your peace in things that make you feel whole. You gotta do that shit, bro. I tell y'all every single rip that, listen, anything else that come along that should compliment you, that is just a bonus. But for you to put your full trust, you know what I mean, reliability on that, listen, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do that with nothing, not even just people, with anything. If you can control it, bro. If you can control that shit, take control of that shit now, bro. That's why it was important for us to end up here, so we can control our sexuality. We can control our energy. You know what I'm saying? Because if we let that shit control us, bro, we let that sexual energy control us, listen, bro, we gonna go right down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Now you relying on females. Now you relying on porn. You relying on all of these things to make you happy, to make you feel good. That's how you end up addicted to shit. That's how you end up addicted to drugs, because now you dependent on the pills. You dependent on the weed. You dependent on the alcohol. You dependent on the hoes. You dependent on that shit, bro. And you putting trust in that shit. You gonna trust that these things are going to make you happy. These people is going to make you happy. My wife is going to make me happy, instead of going out there and finding your own true happiness, dog. I'm not saying that it's bad to have a wife or a girlfriend that compliments you and adds to your life, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want that. You want people around that will add to your life, but you solely have to find happiness with you. You can't rely on other people to help you be healthy, dog. You have to do these things. You have to make these things happen. Your health solely relies on you. Your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. All of that shit is in your control. Nobody else control that shit but you. So you should watch what you eating. You should watch the things that you doing, the unhealthy shit that you be up to, bro. You should watch that. You should watch your energy, bro. You should watch the things that you be watching. You should watch the things that you be watching, bro. A lot of that shit be corrupting your mind. You in control of these things, but guess what? You solely relying and trusting into everything else, but trusting yourself and putting energy into you and taking control of the things that you can control. Now you just being lazy, you being reckless with your own life when you rely on everybody else for these things. You relying on everybody else to make you happy. You relying on everybody else to make you feel good. You relying on everybody else to get money, to make you, you know what I'm saying, to make you rich and all that other shit. Instead of going out there and taking control of your life, you have to take control over your life, man. The Most High gave us free will, bro. It's up to us, man. If you choose to continue to be unhealthy and do the things that you want to do, that's all on you. You know, you can choose, you choose to trust the wrong people and rely on them to make you happy. That's all on you. Don't get mad when they don't come through with it. Don't get mad when you start feeling sad. Don't get mad when you get nothing but negative feedback. Don't get mad at that shit, bro. You invited that in there for not taking control of your life, not doing the things that you like to do, not doing the things that bring you peace. When you rely on all of that outside shit, you relying on the cars, you relying on money, you relying on people, family, you relying on your kids, you relying on the government, you relying on motherfucking escapism, substance, alcohol, computers, the internet, your phone. When you rely on all of those things to make you happy, to make you feel good, to give you this, give you that. Bro, listen, you are a disaster waiting to happen. That's waiting to happen, dog. Because you're not taking control of your life. You're not taking control of your situations. You're relying and trusting in other outside things to do the shit that you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't put that on these women. You know what I mean? You can't be expecting drugs. And that's how you think. I'm telling you, man. That's how you end up addicted. You always relying on a bottle to make you happy. And all you doing is your tolerance is getting, you know what I mean? Your tolerance is getting higher and higher, bro. And then now the drinking and the drugs ain't doing nothing. By then you done fucked yourself up. You done fucked yourself up. You done got more extreme with your sex. You done got more extreme with porn. You got more extreme with chasing bitches. You know what I mean? You done got more extreme with the drugs. You done got more extreme and asking for way too much out your wife, your girlfriend, and the people around you. Asking, depending on your family, for way too much. For things that you should be doing your damn self. So now you are dependent. All of these things need to get money back because you dependent on the outside world to help your ass out. You know what I mean? Your wife should claim you. Your family should claim you. Drugs should claim you. You know what I'm saying? Because you relying on all of these things. Stop trusting in all of that shit, bro. Trust yourself. Trust in this process. Trust in this journey. You know what I'm saying? This whole journey is all about taking control, not just of your life force, but of your life, your energy. You know what I'm saying? The things that we take in, we can control that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you just rely and put it all in their hands, bro, you a passenger in your own fucking life. You a passenger, bro. You ain't at the wheel. You ain't at the wheel driving slow, soaking it in your own peace, in your own true self. You know what I'm saying? It should be a privilege for people to be in your life. It should be a privilege for you to be around and have certain things and, you know what I mean? And take in all that energy. But no, that energy, bro. But no. You relying on all of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? These things ain't a bonus to you, bro. These shits is a liability in your life. Because you using all of that shit to help and make you feel good. And you still declining, and you wonder why you declining. You declining because guess what? Now you a puppet in everybody else's game. Now they know what to make you upset when they don't get their way. You know what I'm saying? Now you mad at the drug dealers, you mad at the liquor stores, you mad at everybody else because your tolerance is fucked up, or you ain't getting the substances that you need just to be happy and escape your own reality in your life. In your life, you dependent on all these things, bro. Stop depending and trusting in all of this shit in this world, bruh. Trust in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, dog, if you could take control of anything, take control of that shit, bro. Listen, bro, it's liberating. I had to free myself of porn. I had to free myself of drugs and alcohol, bro. I had to free myself from them bad relationships that I've been in, bro. I had to do that shit. Nobody else. Nobody else. I had to take control over my own life, man. So you got to do the same. You got to take control of your finances. You need money? Get your ass out there and work. Stop depending on the government, man. Because guess what? When they choose to cut that shit, then you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? They choose to take that crib back from you because you didn't got that shit through the public housing and shit. You got nothing. Your wife choose to not want to be with your old dependent ass, then guess what? You not happy no more. You got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Listen, bro. You was lining yourself up for failure, for disappointment, for stress, depression, health problems. Because you depending on all these things out here, bruh. You're not taking control of your health. You're not doing that. So guess what, man? Now is the time. If you can control it, control that shit. And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?